Okie dokie, let's get back to work, okay? Thought we talked about this. Professor Parsons is gonna correct all your stuff about the pyramids and the power plants. They're not power plants. No, they're meant to attract rain clouds. Because you need water to live and for crops. It's the power of the gods. You gotta think like a wackadoodle. Yeah, it's okay. Well, because Moses and Joseph told them that, what you're doing with the big monuments to insanity, and then the thing is like what's happening with the big lake here with this, well, we're not getting enough because of Denver and El Paso. Right, we're not enough snow on the mountains. So the snow on the mountains, which is fresh water that's cool, and then comes down and cools down the valleys and moves into the underwater aquifers where you have cool water. All day I face the barren waste. And the most important thing in the world is not electricity, it's water. They're not looking for electricity in space when they go out with the Hubble telescope. They're looking for high-quality H2O, right? So, the blood of Christ. There you go! Because blood is mostly water, right? Water. And when it is, fresh water keeps us alive, okay? Salt water does not. Salt water, whenever we see all those rise because we're fucking up the fresh water, goes into storage, like Muhammad talked about in the Quran. Is because Dawkins didn't understand it. That's because the people that translated it for voodoo don't want you to understand it, because if you don't understand it, they say, okay, then we can manipulate with you because you're stupid. It's like, manipulated relationships don't work, asshole. So, yeah, it's that simple. That's what the pyramids were about. It was conduct power. It was to attract rain clouds, guys. Cumulus and Cirrus and lightning. It was playing Thor and Loki and Odin, yeah, so like they do with harps at the Air Force Base, yeah. And then what happens? Well, then when you do that, you screw with nature, and then it has violent storms reacting to the violent, irrational behaviors that have too much concrete, too much asphalt, and too much poison, and the plants need the help from the relief from the poison from the humans. So it's like, get rid of the humans, wash them away, blow them away. Zeus would be, guys, Olympus would be that way. And so it's not real hard to ascertain or explain or understand. I've been doing it to Pharaoh and Pharaoh types for like 10,000 years now. Hey, Moses! What? Okay, thanks. I love you too. Tesla, not part of the group. Okay. Well, JP Morgan's an asshole, yes, but Tesla was part of that asshole group. And when you, like we know with cell phone towers, if you're in close proximity, it causes cancer in people because of the intense, excessive abuse, unnatural conditions. And the same thing would happen with free electric energy. Okay. So we don't need more concentration of that. We need less. We need solitude, not relating. It'll stop the Tata cancer, the baby feeder cancer. Well, that's what killed Nicolette Larson. I need relating, not solitude. People want to be part of the group because they don't want to be isolated, because they feel afraid when they're isolated, because you're vulnerable when you're isolated, right? But when we're faithful, lying here with you, listening to now you don't have all you waited for. We're not living the Lord's Prayer. Shut up. No more money for songs for money. No more hot girls out in white sands singing, stupid, you're stupid. Okay. This is class with Professor Parsons. And so Professor Parsons is a human being, and when he teaches, it's like, this guy, man, shit. I mean, him and Robin Williams, Mrs. Doubtfire with the dinosaur, they're like buddies. Yes, we are. We're pals. Hey, how's it going, Robin? Okay. I'm putting the goddamn cooler on the stand. The Marines are watching, Robin. Thank you. Mafazo. Okay. Oh, he's the best. No, I love Robin Williams very much. He's not the Messiah. He's lost and abused and asking questions. And I was like, guys, don't ask questions of God that are already answered. You already know the answer to the question. Why is this? I don't know. Why are babies dying? Is it because we're killing over money? Would you think? Okay. We're not living the Lord's Prayer. There you go. Okay. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. Oh, okay. So it's not hard. Okay. So when people, why do you ask questions of God that you already know the answer to the question? Why did so-and-so have to die? Because you're not living the Lord's Prayer and you vote for people that murder over money. Okay, ask me another stupid fucking question and I will answer it. Okay, it's obvious you're stupid. Now stop doing that. Okay, thank you very much. Where's Cusco's poison? You know, the poison especially made for Cusco? Why do we even have that lever? Okay, knock it off, sleep at laboratory people. So, there's, you know, you're dealing with these people. I don't have talks, I did have talks with Mark Zuckerberg and his wife, and I even got to talk to his cute little kids. And we don't talk no more. It's so funny. We don't talk anymore. I don't want to talk anymore. Unless it's about the Lord's Prayer, I don't want to talk to you. Okay. If you're using technology and Wi-Fi to fuck with people's heads to be feel powerful and conduct electricity from the pyramids, I don't want to fucking talk to you. Okay. It's better for nature's design to work the way it does. Okay. You just obey the natural laws down in the river valley. Then the snow goes into Kilimanjaro and, up into the mountains in Ethiopia, and then comes down and brings you, all day I face the barren race without the, otherwise you fuck up the desert, you fuck up the man-made invention to try to circumvent creation doesn't work right. So, okay, it's like, you remember Tao with the Confucius and the crystallization? The river is, okay, but why is the river going this way? Because man did it. Okay. Let nature do what nature needs to do to maintain life. And stop telling nature what to do because you want to fuck people in the hood of feeling powerful with money. Because you cannot create. Men do not create. Men invent. Okay? You did not create the tree. Even if you invent something to try to replace the tree, it's an invention and not creation. Just like the pyramids with the dabble, 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 dabble. Damn it, Pharaoh, you're an asshole and a moron. We know. Okay, look, it's another Bruce Willis movie. Oh, son of a bitch, they're making love in anti-gravity. You know that's bad for your bone density. Okay, but it sure is fun. Are you sure? She doesn't get it like April said. You don't get to feel the power of your man on the bed. Power, I don't know. I'm not a girl. I don't know what I don't want anybody's power going into any orifices on my body. I'm like Jeff Foxworthy, right? No. It's an X and only son of a bitch. Stay the hell away, right? I'm not putting my mouth on your genitalia. It was hard at first. Then after a while, it was like, she's enjoying it. It's fun. That's a tough one. Guys, I think in certain areas where you don't have a lot of clean water to keep clean, you want to avoid that, like the Apaches and the Navajos said. And with the Japanese and the French, who have lots of really nice water and stuff like that, oral sex is more of a norm for controlling, for sexual gratification, controlling surplus populace. So, different strokes for different folks. I say if you move to Japan or the French Riviera, you probably want to go there and control the population, have more healthy oral sex. And if you move to the high desert, you're probably thinking to yourself, hey, it's a place for everything and everything in its place. And you go up there, but we still have fine ways of, conducting water. Remember the kid in Durango said, water is very scarce here. And I say, well, you need to use water properly. Okay. Let nature do what nature does, but nature is being fucked by Denver, El Paso, Albuquerque, because extortion, exploitation, you owe us money to live here. Hey, we're proud to get your money and your justice. Money isn't justice. I'm justice. Please shut the fuck up. You're a lawyer. Shut up. Hi, he signed your bill, now you're a law. I am, the seed of Proverbs. Okay, the wisdom of laws and natural laws works through here. It doesn't get explained by Neil deGrasse Tyson and the laureates. They're like, we're scared they're going to kill us. Don't be afraid if they're going to kill you. Because if they kill you, you're dead. Wycliffe's still going to suck on your girlfriend's hooters. Okay. So get over it. Blaise Pascal, she's going to be having sex with somebody else. She's going to be pretending to have sex with the guy in the prison who's younger and hotter than you. It's like, when I was younger, I was hotter than him. Because I don't act like a bitch. Like, you're going to come in here and do that. Well, fuck you then. Don't come back. Come in here. We're going to kiss, but not yet. We ain't never going to kiss. You don't want to live the Lord's Prayer? Fuck you, Spider-Woman. Go take your web and catch Spider-Man in it. Spider-Man's a pussy. I'm a man. This I am. And that's what I would say. I've been there, done that. I ain't doing that shit no more. One hand out to God and one hand out to... It's like, being head fucked by your business partners. You think they'll win an award? Tony? I knew a girl named Tony. I knew a couple of girls named Tony. Yeah. But, okay, better else. Mulberry Street. Couldn't we got a better actor for this porn? Okay, so bring in Tarleton Heston. Take his gun from his cold dead hand. You're obviously fucking wrong. Yes, they are. Okay, so do you understand? He's not Moses. He's pretending to be Moses for Cecil B. DeMille. So everybody can feel powerful with propaganda in Hollywood and Bollywood and all the other woods. Hey, you need wood. Buff the wood. Buff the wood. Look, it's Pauly Shore. He's going to write Kroll in the crops. Don't fuck up with the wheat. That's life. Food and water is life. Entertainment is bullshit because money's not real. Thank you. You're welcome. Hey, get out of college. You don't need to go to college. If you have a thing like college, it's more of a get-together place to help share information. The best, one of the best in the world was a place called Tuskegee Institute. Okay? It's in a place called Alabama, where people were shoved into archaic conditions by oppression, economic, tribal, sexual warfare oppression. And this man, Booker T. Washington, put together this institution. He called it Tuskegee. Okay. And people were able to come and do things and understand, okay, if you do that, here's how you got to cry up. If you don't, you can't saturate the soil. He taught people how to properly rotate their crops. Okay. No dust bowl, right? When people cash crop and they do things because this is getting lots of money, they screw everything up. And he knew this. And all Booker T. Washington was concerned about was these people feeding their families and not having to own a restaurant and end up on 30/30 on ESPN, right? And end up with a disease because of too much refrigeration, because of, Refrigeration is, if you're going to have refrigeration, you need a basement. And you shouldn't have large amounts of food. You shouldn't have more food than you need for yourself and your family in refrigeration. Other foods that can store without refrigeration, you can have extra supplies because it's always nice to have. You just have to have the proper containment. So if there's petroleum from my body left over, I will gladly take the clay, and you can put plastic containers well built to have food in for Katie bugs and Emmy Gracie birds and Chuji bears and plums and Paffricks and crummy cakes kiddos to have storage and say, yes, Grandpa loves me. Yes, I love Grandpa. Right? Assholes. Like Muhammad used to explain to me, is no, the people that are being mass murdered in Iraq and Iran are honored for the petroleum from their lives to be providing propulsion for you to talk intelligently and restore the Gospels on that phone and go to Zool Library, New Mexico State, and kick the shit out of these murdering liars. I'm a rocket scientist and you're a liar. Ooh, I'm going to no-shir verato, you little bitch. Hi. Because the Bible and the Quran and the people that are source of the Bible and the Quran say so, because I am. The Word became flesh. And here he is, straight from the lamp. Okay. Ed Sullivan Show. We got a very big show tonight. And Lucky Strike cigarettes are on display here. The healthiest Stanford cigarettes in the history of Stanford healthy cigarettes. All the Surgeon Generals. And my favorite Surgeon General, Jocelyn Elders. We all know that. Had a crush on that woman. Like Ella Fitzgerald. Yes. And Dorothy Dandridge. Yes. And Miriam Colon and Barbara Luna. Yes. They're all different. Yeah, they all are different. They're all different. I had a big crush on Angie Dickinson. Yeah. She's different. Yeah, she's so cute, though. She walked up to you and said, I love you. I love you, too. Should have woke me up, Miss Prendrake, So, yeah, it makes women... Why should it make women jealous? How many women have different, Natalie, Amy, when I married Steffi, she go, I think Akeem Olajuwon's gorgeous. I don't like Akeem Olajuwon. Amy, I don't like black guys. Ooh, Scottie Pippen's gorgeous. Okay, I thought you didn't like black guys. Nelly, Scottie Pippen, Howard Stern. You got weird taste. I understand Nelly, he's cute. Scottie Pippen, he's got a little swag to him. Howard Stern, yeah, he's got an engaging personality. It's kind of a dumbass. Yeah, but Amy has an attraction to dumbasses. Why do you think she married me? I'm just kidding. No, she was trying to get away from that. Okay. I love you guys, all right? Peace out, man.